Hi, everyone, and welcome to TWF Power or Might. I, Jonathan Coachman, with Mike today, and with John Bradshaw Lakefield. And today on Power or Might, we have a good show here today on Power or Might. Yesterday, we're going to talk about how Becky Lynch beat Ricochet and kept the TWF Allegheny share winnings for another day. Michael Cole says the asking thing is, who is the Pennsylvania Reich fighter, and will we have a new TWF Pennsylvania Reich fighter sooner or later? Well, first off, Mike today said, you're right, Jonathan. We'll learn who the new TWF Pennsylvania Reich fighter will be here today on Power and Might. I can tell you one thing right now, Jonathan Coachman said, whoever it's going to be has some big shoes to fill. Since whoever the last TWF Pennsylvania Reich fighter was, whoever the last TWF Pennsylvania Reich fighter was, whoever that was, who just yielded, never put the strap on wrong. Alright, here today, we will now learn who the new TWF Pennsylvania Reich fighter will be. Now, the TWF Pennsylvania Reich winnings has not been on stake in some time. So after having a meeting with the Active Council, or the Working Gathering, which includes four-setter and head leadership Wicker Astronema, under four-setter Stephanie McMahon, which also includes the head working Wicker, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and also includes Gil Kim, who is still the leadership under four-setter Skill Dillings, and myself. We came up, and also Godjora, we also came up with who we believe should be the next TWF Pennsylvania Reich fighter. Now, it needs to be someone with class. It needs to be someone who will always put the strap on stake whenever the booking gathering or the matchmaking gathering calls for it to be done. So come out here. Buzz Lightyear, you, my friend, are the new TWF Pennsylvania Reich fighter. However, it would not be fair for you not to have someone to wrestle against here today for that said strap. So, I am going to have to pick someone, I'm going to have to pick someone, for you to wrestle against. Now, fuck. Now, I'm going to have to pick someone for you to wrestle against. And I believe, here comes Brock Lesnar now. Rick, I know that I got some on-look for you, and there are very few folks in the skilled wrestling business that I have on-look for. And yeah, you would be one of them, Rick. You'd be one of them. Because you were willing to get your rear beat by me a long time. You were willing to put me over, on Raw many, many years ago in 2002 IL. Now, Even though I onlook you, Ric Flair, I do not onlook you, Buzz Lightyear. Tell me, Brock, what is your bind with me? Okay, what about me you do not like? Why the hell do you got a bind with me, Brock Lesnar? Because you're not a true Starman. That's why. Don't lie to these folks. And there are a few things I hate in life, and one of them are liars. Like, there are liars. I can't stand folks that lie. Like Paulie Dangerously, who said, "Oh, Brock, I'll never shift on you again." And that son of a bitch shifted on me at least 3 times, 4 times. Well, Brock, I'm not lying about being a star man. I'm sorry if somehow in your mind you somehow think that I am misleading folks or lying about what I am. You don't work. Stop being a liar. Is this about me lying about being a star man? Come on. I just don't like you now. Oh! Hey, Brock, that's enough. Rick, let me beat the fuck out of him. Brock Lesnar is now F5, just F5 Buzz Lightyear and beating the hell out of him because he thinks Buzz Lightyear's lying about being a star man. And now, Jonathan Coachman said we need help for folks to break this up. And we got Sergeant Slaughter in the ring. We got Kenny Dystra in the ring. But I don't think they're gonna be strong enough to stop Brock Lesnar from beating up on Buzz Lightyear. And now Ernest P. Worrell's coming in the ring to stop it. You know what Ric Flair says? Brock, I don't know why you got against Buzz Lightyear. He's not lying about being a star man. Alright? Just like you, Brock, you go around lying about being a... Brock, one could say you're lying about you being this, about being this great fighter, which you are a good wrestler, a good fighter. But you're not going to start something with Buzz Lightyear. You want to have a match with him for the Pennsylvania Reich winnings? Well, it looks like you just blew it after you pulled this stunt. Oh, shit. We got to get him out of the ring now. Well, Brock Lesnar does not seem to be happy at all, Jonathan Coachman says. He seems to be pissed off, and I don't want to be Ernest P. Worrell or Kenny Dystra to seek to calm him down, or Sergeant Slaughter to seek to calm him down. Brock, you need to chill. Don't do this, Kenny Dystra says. You don't want to beat up Buzz Lightyear, Sergeant Slaughter says. That's right, Ernest said. Don't do that. Hey, I don't mind beating the shit out of street followers. Bam! Bam! He's coming after Buzz Lightyear again, Jonathan Coachman says. Why is he doing this shit for? Mike today said, I don't know. He's Brock Lesnar. He's got his ground, sake or why. It makes no thought to us. He makes no thought to us, but it makes thought to him. John Bradshaw Lakefield says, now I'm not going to go around and say that it was right for Brock Lesnar to beat up on Buzz Lightyear, but when Brock does something, it's just great to keep out of the man's way when he gets in one of his moods, Jonathan Coachman and Mike today. I'm not saying I was only in a ring with him and it was only with those tagging for the Living Saga as a 2003 YL. Alright? But I don't understand this at all, Jonathan. I don't understand at all, Mike. I mean, John, why would he do something like that? Do you even know why he would do that for, John? You don't know, do you? Jonathan Coachman says. I don't know either, Mike Today says. Brock Lesnar's dealings, his deeds, are fully unknown to us to why he does what he does. Mike Today says. Well, John Bradshaw Lateville said we can only hope that Buzz Lightyear is all right. And what is Ric Flair going to do about all of this? You know, Ric Flair, he's the main wicker, and he's also the overseer of leadership. So, you know, he's going to have to make a call, John Bradshaw Lateville says. Take it away, Joey Styles. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Jonathan Coachman and Mike Today. I'm going to be talking with Ric Flair, the main wicker of the Toy Wrestling Gathering and the overseer of leadership at the Toy Wrestling Gathering. Oh my God, Joey Styles! You have never got to talk with me at all. Now, Joey Styles, you should know that Brock Lesnar has now been sent home. You will not see him again until Brock Lesnar can learn to not be a being. He comes to the ring, Joey, bitches about how he has onlook for me, but then he bitches about, he got onlook for me, he then bitches about Buzz Lightyear being a fake star man, beats the shit out of him for no ground sake or why that I can fully understand. So, Buzz Lightyear, I don't know. He's in the healer room right now. They're looking at him. And if he's that bad, we might have to send him to the healing house. You know. But we have Itmar Avari. He's looking at Buzz Lightyear right now. And he will tell us. And we'll learn from him if Buzz Lightyear is all right. If we have to send Buzz Lightyear from our healing to another healing house, then so be it. I hope Buzz Lightyear's all right. And Brock, I don't know what your fuck up is in your head. Well, thank you. That was me talking with the main wicker and the overseer of leadership of the Toy Wrestling Gathering, Ric Flair. Well, back to you, Jonathan Coachman and Mike Today. Well, thank you, Joey Styles, for talking with Ric Flair, the main wicker of the Toy Wrestling Gathering, and the overseer of leadership of the Toy Wrestling Gathering. Well, that's all the time we got here for Power and Mike. For I, Jonathan Coachman, with Mike Today, and with John Bradshaw Lakefield. We hope you like Power and Mike, and we'll see you tomorrow for Monday Night Raw, or Monday Night Raw.